So earlier this month, I gave you a sort of blueprint of how I plan on spending my grocery budget for July. And I wanted to end the month with a recap. Did I go over? Was I under? How did we actually do for the month of July? And this is a realistic, actually this really wasn't realistic because we had a few extra purchases this month that we weren't expecting. But this is really close to what our monthly grocery budget would look like as a family of 3. And before we get started and I share those numbers with you, I'm Julia, Aaron's behind the camera. We are the Canny Couple. We are a small homestead family, Southwest Virginia, working every single day to merge homesteading and frugality. And we would really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. So just to recap what we were working on in July. So in July, this was kind of my breakdown of our grocery budget. So our plan was to spend $300 for the month. And in July, it's a little bit different because July I have an extra purchase, and that is a birthday cake, plus a more expensive meal, which is my birthday meal, because I try to make that as easy as possible on myself. So I will buy some convenience items I wouldn't normally buy. So because of that, I had to really plan my grocery budget out very carefully. And I also had stockpile items I needed to put into my working pantry. So you can see I had $100 in working pantry, $200 in regular grocery for a total of $300. And then here you see our meal plan for the month. Now we are a monthly meal plan family, but you can do weekly, every couple of days. You can do topical. There's so many different options. And in the wintertime, I might actually show you what my month will look like if I were to do more of a weekly, multiple meals a week meal plan. Just right now, it's too busy for us. I don't have the bandwidth to handle that. So how did we actually do? I'm actually kind of impressed. I think Aaron is too. I think Aaron didn't think I could do it. Did you?
Well, I thought it was going to be really tough with a birthday cake and an easy meal.
Because my easy meals, I tend to pull really some convenience items. So.
But we try to stay not as bad ingredient stuff as well.
As well as we can get on the ingredients. So here is what our actual budget looked like. So you hear was my projected spending: $100 stockpile, $200 of regular groceries, total $300. My actual spending was $107 in stockpile, $187 in regular groceries. So my total was $294. And $24 of that was a cake, and $24 of that were the chicken tenders.
That's true.
Or it's probably closer to 26 or 28 because they were a little bit higher than what we would have normally gotten. But we did get coupons from Ibotta.
See, that does not...
And that's not included here.
That doesn't take off because if you listen to our stuff, we got back $30 some dollars from Ibotta. And it was $21 of that was from purchases this month.
Yes.
So honestly, it's $21 less if you subtract it out. But the way we do this on our budget,
we put it towards miscellaneous or other spending.
We subtract it off the bottom line.
Yeah. So this did work. This worked really well for us. Now, what kind of stockpile items did I get? Did I get what I projected? Well, I did end up getting nuggets. I ended up getting 2 packs. Those were $12. I ended up getting flour. I got my 5 bags of flour. My mac and cheese. I got 6 boxes of mac and cheese. It was a little bit cheaper than I had originally planned for. Pasta. Now, pasta, I ended up spending I did end up spending $12. I had planned on going lower on that. Plus I got some spaghetti, and I think I got 2 boxes of spaghetti, so I actually probably spent closer to $15 there. I did get $12 worth of peanut butter. The tortilla chips was $6. I ended up getting 1 pack hot dogs. They were on clearance. We wanted to try them.
We will not try them again.
So we will be going, when we get hot dogs, it will have to be $7 for the ones that we're looking for. And then I had $20 for other. And our other included milk. I needed to get pantry milk, some shelf-stable milk. This is a time of year I start buying this slowly. Now, why do I need 4 gallons of shelf-stable milk? Because if we have really bad weather and we can't get out, I need to have milk for my little one to eat. Shelf-stable is the better option for us to have it. So I need to have milk. I need to have more pasta. My pasta reserves are really low for me. I'm really uncomfortable with the amount of pasta I have in my pantry. I also need to get some vegetables. What else do I have? As you can see, I have my August list up here, and I'm more than happy to share that with you. Leave it in the comments below if y'all want me to share, what August is going to look like for us for our meal planning month. But we have that. We have mac and cheese again. I'm also getting some chicken. Chicken is on sale, so I'm planning on getting some chicken to can that up.
If they have it still.
If they still have it. They should. A lot of people weren't going for the chicken the first time around. So what did we learn? Well, I will tell you, this system, having this road up so everybody could see, was so efficient for me. I was so on point. I was able to set out the food that needed to be set out before it needed to be, before I had to cook. I had everything planned out. If I needed to make an adjustment, I could make an adjustment. I could be flexible. You see here, I did add a few things like blueberry cobbler. Blueberry cobbler wasn't on the list, but I had a bag full of blueberries and we needed to use them.
I didn't complain about it either.
I made a French toast bake instead of pumpkin bread here. And I did 2 of them. I did one for me and Isabel. I did one for Aaron with blueberries. Because I had all these blueberries, I needed to use them up, and I had all this bread in the freezer, I needed to use it up. So I was able to adjust on the fly to what I had on hand or what I was able to find on sale, and it worked out really well for us as a family. Aaron knew what we were having. I didn't have to ask, what would you like this week? What would you like this week? We didn't struggle with any meals or anything. I didn't feel the frustrations I was sometimes feeling when I'm trying to plan out a meal. So it worked out really, really well for us. It was so flexible. And I was still able to stockpile and keep my family happy. My family was happy. My little one loved this month's meals. I mean, she loved everything I fixed, didn't she?
Oh, yes, definitely.
I mean, it was right up her alley. She loved absolutely everything. I was kind of shocked at how well she liked some of the dishes I was fixing, because sometimes she can go one way or the other. But she was super happy with it. So it really did work well for us. And I have found this is probably going to be my preferred method going forward, because I like having everything planned out. I like being able to see it, and I can adjust those numbers. You see those $40. I can adjust that if needed. If I need to spend a little bit more one week, I can spend a little bit more. If I need to spend a little bit less, I can. Well, we did have that. We had a few weeks where we had to spend like $20 because we ended up buying that chicken early on in the month. But it worked for us. So I can say I learned a lot with just having it here to show you all what this looks like. And I'm going to keep going forward with this because it worked out really well for us as a family. As you can see, just let us know if you all want to see it for August. I probably will do it in November and December, kind of show you what our stockpile looks like. Because what we focus on during those months is really building up the working pantry with the items that go on sale during those months. So in the comments, let me know below what you all think, how you all meal prep for your family. I know everybody does it different. Everybody's family is different. You have to do what works best for you and your family, and finding that, it's kind of like finding the right groove and the right rhythm for you all. So let me know in the comments below what your rhythm is. I'd be happy to share it so maybe you can help somebody else. And make sure you check out our link tree. You'll see all of our other content. And as always, thank you for joining us on the Canny Couple, where we work hard to live simple and enjoy life. Have a wonderful day.